Hello, all you lovely computer scientists. Today we're probably going to be using a different IDE because we're going to be demonstrating the very basics of the tkinter module, which unfortunately can't be used in browser IDEs, but it can be used on like actual application IDEs. So we're going to be using PyCharm for our IDE today, demonstrating how to open and name and modify a tkinter window. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much. Hello, all you lovely computer scientists. You might notice that we've swapped IDEs for today's video. That's because we're showing off a module which I cannot demonstrate in Trinket or Pickcode. We're demonstrating the tkinter module, specifically the very basics. So firstly, you want to import it. Now, despite how I pronounce it and how a lot of people pronounce it as tkinter, right? You might think it's spelled like that. No, it's tkinter, tkinter. That's how you spell it. So it's already a bit confusing, and most people import it as just tk. I will do that as it's good practice, because trying to spell tkinter every single time you want to do a command is a bit difficult. Now, anytime you have a tkinter program, you'll need a root. What a root is, it's the actual window. So you'll do root equals tk, or whatever you've named the tkinter module as, dot capital T and another k. This creates a root. This creates the window. And I'm going to quickly do something called a main loop. You want to do root, or whatever your window is named. It could be named Bilbo Baggins, it could be named wall, but you want to do root dot main loop. Now if I've done this correctly, when I press run, it should pop the window. I was testing it beforehand, so it was running. Run it again. Let's see. There we go. As you can see, or you should be able to see, TK, big window. Well, it's actually quite small. That took a bit. It is a bit. My computer is just slow. It's not the module's fault. If you run this on a bigger computer, it will run very efficiently. People spent a long time making tkinter quite efficient. Anyway, more stuff you can do with the root. One thing that is almost required when you're using roots is to rename them. So you'll do root.title. Let's think of a funny title for it. Let's just do tkinter. Standing for example. Now if I run it, you should see it has a changed name. Yeah, let's just give it a second, There we go. Now, it is a bit cut off because it's not a wide window, but you can see they will end up with saying tkinter example. Now, the final thing you should do when initializing the root is decide on the size. You just do this by going root dot geometry. Don't know if I've misspelled that. Probably didn't. Then just doing a string with X size, then Y size. So I'm going to do 400 times 400. This means it will be a square being 400 pixels wide and 400 pixels tall. If I have done that correctly, this is. Yes, I have. Well, there we go. That is the basics. Not even the basics, to be fair, it's below basics. That is the very, very, very basics of using the tkinter module to try to create a window. It is genuinely not too bad. It looks a little weird, I'll admit, but it gets easier. You only really need to do this once per window. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day. Learned a little bit about the tkinter module library. I probably will keep PyCharm as my IDE for a bit. At least for tkinter videos. Just until I figure out how to download VS Code. But yeah, that is about it. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you learned something. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps me a ton. If you've got any specific requests about commands in any language, if I don't know it, I'll learn it and I'll try and explain it. If I do know it, then I will make a video on it, or link you to a good resource. Happy coding.